Great. Chairperson Mendelson and members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to testify today. My name is Jesse Rabinowitz, and I am a proud Ward 1 resident and the Advocacy and Campaign Manager at Miriam's Kitchen, where we work to end chronic homelessness. I'm testifying today on behalf of the Way Home campaign. Miriam's Kitchen is also a member of the Fair Budget Coalition and supports our FY21 asks. Homelessness, like COVID-19, unlike police violence, disproportionately impact people of color. It's not a coincidence, but rather a purposeful result of policy that the same people most likely to die from COVID are the same people most targeted by police and are the same people most likely to experience homelessness. White supremacy must be overturned in order to achieve equity. Recent commitments about racism from elected officials ring hollow if they are not matched with resources and follow through. It is beyond time for elected officials to put their words into action and fund programs like housing that will begin to stem the tide of 400 years of racist policies. The mayor's budget invests $4.5 million to end chronic homelessness, doing little to alter the status quo of DC's homelessness crisis. Without action from the council, over 1,650 households will likely continue to experience chronic homelessness. At a time when housing is literally essential for our collective health, we must do more. As such, we're asking the council to invest an additional $66 million to end chronic homelessness for 1,503 individuals, 246 families, fully fund street outreach, and restore cuts and increase funding to Project Reconnect. We cannot let COVID force us into accepting a manufactured scarcity mindset. DC must use all the tools in our economic tool belt to increase funding for housing and other basic human needs. Possible deals include reversing the mayor's additional funding to the qualified high-tech tax credit and further scaling it back, as the council did last year, and exploring tax increases to households making over $250,000. And these ideals are not only possible, they are extremely popular. Today, polling showed that over 83% of DC voters support raising taxes on wealthy residents and corporations to prevent cuts to essential services, and nearly 4 out of 5 residents oppose budget cuts that would hurt Black and brown residents. Additionally, 76% of DC residents support eliminating corporate taxes that don't contribute to economic growth. DC must listen to what voters want and practice common budgeting sense. Just as a family would account for their rent and groceries before paying for a vacation, so too must DC fund essential human needs like housing before funding tax windfalls for high-income earners and non-essential products. Budgets allow our elected officials to put their commitments to equity into action, and that must include ending homelessness. Thank you for the opportunity to testify.